Hi there everybody, this is Farmer Bob and welcome to the channel. So grateful for you watching and joining. This is obviously another map making episode and we are now at episode 6 I believe. Gosh, we really run through it, eh? But yeah, it's been an exciting journey so far, and obviously we've come a little bit, not a really long way, but yeah, we've really progressed quite a bit. Just to give you like a bird's eye view of where we are with the map. I remember just to refresh your memory, the borders obviously for the map is going to be there. So that is the map area that we work with, and the map is called Tiny for those of you who haven't joined or haven't watched the previous videos, because it's a very tiny map and we're only going to do this little area, and then the surroundings in the back you can see we're going to leave it like that. We've got some hills and some trees, and yeah, so we have done quite a bit so far. Obviously this episode is to get you up to speed with all the placeables that I've added. I've added the animal husbandry here. This is the sell point, the one and only sell point. Our sawmill is here, and you'll see I've put a nice fence around. That wasn't in the previous episode, and I've put the actual trigger in here. All those are just basically, everything you see here is basically import. If you haven't had a look at my video under my playlist under map creation called fencing the easy way or something like that is the video called. I've got an easy way there to make fencing very easy to work with, and just have a look at that. It will blow your mind to see how easy it is to actually do fencing, and quick and easy, no big deal. And then obviously it is a time consuming work, especially these type of fences with all the stuff that you need to align. But yeah, even these you can the reason why this one took a bit of time is because I didn't make them my way. I just imported this whole building with the existing, so I just added a little bit here at the ends, and then all the props I've moved them into place, the little bottles and stuff that was lying around, I've just put them everywhere, little pipes and drums and whatever. Good. So that is this side all done. Up here we've got the dealership. That was in the previous video that we placed that already. We just imported the whole dealership. Oh, I see this dealership doesn't have a rear fence, so that is something to remember. I must quickly put a rear fence in there. And then on this side at the farm, I've imported some sheds and aligned them and paved them and gave them some gravel to just get rid of the mud for the vehicles. This one I've decided to leave grass, for your plows and all those things. That doesn't really matter too much about mud and that type of things. I've placed a horse paddock here, close to the farmhouse. I normally want my horses close to the farm. It's just the way I feel, my preference. And I've chucked down the farmhouse and made a little bit of a sort of a garden entry here. Made it look a bit nice. This is the pre-placed farmhouse directly. All the stuff is directly off the base game map. And like in the previous episodes, I have explained, you go file, import, you go to your base game. Mine is common, Steam Apps common, it's program file, Steam Apps common, farm simmer data, placeables, sheds. So under placeables, you'll have all your placeables that you can get, even your animal husbandries. The farmhouse in here, I think it's under your map DE. There's your farm buildings. All your farm buildings is here. I used the pre-placed one. The pre-placed one comes with all this nice props and fence. You have to work on the fence a bit because the fence is not aligned. It's up in the air, so you have to bring every little section down. Takes a bit of time, but yeah, at least it comes with a little bit of props and things. It makes it a little bit better than the other farmhouses, which is just plain, Not that the others are bad, but yeah, I like this German farmhouse. It's not bad. It's really nice. It's got a dish on top and a TV antenna. So yeah, these guys are connected. They're really connected. And then lastly, just a quick update here. I've put the barn and the spinnery right here. I've decided to make it one building. Because the map is so small, you don't want to populate too many buildings up there, you know. Great, man. And then obviously I've put a lot of trees in here. Not like 1,000, but yeah, there is enough trees here for a little bit of forestry, for anyone that like forestry and that. Good. So what remains now, guys? Oh yes, before I forget, remember when you build a map, all your farm buildings, everything you place on the farm must be put into your placeholders directory, or the placeholders what do you call it, transform group. Because the placeholder script is running on this transform group, everything in here will not be loaded into the map. It's only a placeholder to show you and for you to work around and design around. And then when your map loads the XML, the default items XML, we're going to put all of these into the default items XML and have it import there the moment you open the map. Because if you don't do it that way, your other game options, you've got the 3 game difficulties: the new farmer, and then the start from scratch, and that other middle one, I always forget the name of that. Those 3 work differently. So if you start from scratch and you don't put these buildings in the placeholder and load it via XML, you will not have you will have these buildings still there, and they won't be probably won't be sellable and all those type of stuff, you know. So it's always best practice to keep them in the placeholders folder, and then obviously they will work correctly. And it's the same with your vehicles. I'll definitely show you guys later on when we load the vehicles, how to load the vehicles and how to easily get them into your XMLs. And it is so simple, you won't believe it. Your jaw will drop. You see how easy it is to get all the vehicles into your game without hassles. All right, guys. Yes, so the next thing to do now is to start all the rounding off, making it nice, putting little bushes. We haven't even done the bushes yet, and little flowers and all those type of stuff. So we're going to start making the map nice, add the details and all that things. And those it's pretty easy to just do that. And obviously you'll just go in here to your foliage, deco foliage, and select some flowers. I love these little pink ones, and you'll just pop them around, you know, just make the map nice. It's very time consuming work, so I'm not going to really sit and show you guys all the little stuff I do. I'll just show you the end result. That will make more sense, you know. And obviously, at the end of the day, you'll mix and match flowers and bushes and whatever. Placing the bushes, there's obviously the seasons mod that works with the bushes as well, because your bushes change colors. That I will do on another video separate. But for now, we're just going to place the normal bushes, because the seasons mod, the bushes actually work with your normal bushes. So bush 01 is your bushes. Oh, this one is already loaded. Sorry, I forgot. This base map that I used, the startup map, has already got seasons in it. So your bush 01 and bush 01 winter. The bush 01 winter is the seasons one. So it already comes with it. But I will do you a short video of how to do that quickly. Good. Great. So what we do there, just ignore the eBay. I better close my mail, because otherwise we might get some unwanted pop-ups like that one. Good. So it's as simple as choosing your state, your growth state, and then obviously just drop them down. Yes, drop them down everywhere, make it nice. All random. The more random it is, the more realistic it is. So this is the time consuming work, guys. Hours and hours of placing little bushes somewhere just to make the scenery look nice. And if you then come close, you'll have that type of effect, which is nice. And then obviously when your seasons load, these bushes will change with the Bush 01 color scheme that is already selected. So yes, I'm going to do a jump cut now, obviously, and then I will show you the result when I'm finished. Let me just quickly think if there's anything else that I want to add into this part of the video. Just thinking. Good. Doesn't matter. I'll catch you up. Oh yes, guys. One thing I forgot to mention. All the stuff that came with the map, with the startup map, like for instance the sailing station. It was just the sailing station. It had no triggers. So always be mindful of your triggers. Like for instance, this one, I've had to re-import this out of the base game because you need this gameplay trigger. That is the actual trigger for the thing to work. Your in and out, just the in and unloading station. This is not an out. It's just a place where you drop off. It's a selling point. And for instance, this the wood cell trigger wasn't there, so I had to import that as well as the cell point for the for the wood chips. This whole wood chip cell this one here, the selling station for wood chips wasn't there either, so I had to also import that directly out of the base. So you go import out of the base, it's placeables, and then it is where is it? Is it now under this folder? Yes, selling station wood chips. There it is. So when you import that, it brings this whole skedoodle thing here with the trigger, everything. So I had to realign it because remember, this is under placeholders, so it won't put it in here. It's actually just a placeholder. But the XML is going to load this whole unit with the trigger. Great. Once again, all these things, especially your cell points, you want to have in your placeholders folder, and then have it load via XML. Good. Because that makes it to actually work and pop up into your very important, otherwise, for instance, the cell point, if you just load it directly into the map, it will not show up in your PDA on your map. I'm sure, because via XML it places it and then it gives it a name in the PDA. So I think if you just load it into the game, it first of all, I doubt it's going to work, and then second of all, I don't think it's going to show up in the PDA. So yeah, just a few things to consider, guys, and to remember. Good. Okay. So I think that's it for now. I'm going to carry on with the making nice of the map, and then later on I'll just show you what the result is. Oh, guys, yeah, one last thing. I want to quickly show you how I easily do the bushes. So what you do is you select your bush and your size of bush. Make your radius for stage 2 bush about 1.2. If you go higher than that, stage 3 and 4, go to 2.0 radius. And then all you do is along the roads, I go a zigzag like that, and then here in the middle of nowhere, I do little circles like that. And you won't believe how easy and simple and easy, quick and easy you populate. And you can also go through the trees. Doesn't matter. I just go circles, circles, circles. And you can go fast. The faster you go, and don't worry about how it looks from the top, because from the bottom, it's going to look totally different. And remember, this is all distant scenery, most of it. So, great. So now let's go close by, and then you'll see the result. I haven't spent too much time. I just wanted to show you how it looks. And that is your result there. Look at that. Quick and easy, guys. Very random. You will never say it was done in circles. And very beautiful and easy. Quick and easy. Not too much fuss, not too much hassles. And this is the zigzag here next to the road. You can see that what it looks like. Now, obviously, this is all one size bush. So to just bring a bit of randomness into it, you do the same thing with a larger size, but obviously don't go too hectic with the larger size. Bush 4 is very big, but like I said, if you go to bush 4, go to about a 2.0, should be fine. And then what I do is I just click. I just give a click randomly, just here and there, not as to go too crazy with the sizes. And don't worry, it did definitely place there. It doesn't look like it's placing, but it is placing. And it just randomly place everywhere. Yes, quickly like that, all over the place. And then when you go now, zoom into your thing, you'll have that type of effect, which I think looks very nice. Great, man, guys. Awesome. Right, guys, after a few hours of clicking, and a few good cups of coffee, I hope you are all relaxed and mellow as I am. Good, man. This is the result. This is now a semi-finished map. There is some small things to still round off, but yeah, I think the overall idea is good and good enough for the surrounding areas and to have a look around and to play. Everything looks great. I'm just going to take you for a quick run just through the path. Here we lead up to the farmhouse. And as you can see, the randomness of everything makes it beautiful and makes it, how can I say, look like the real deal, you know, there in real nature. Good. So yeah, this is basically what it looks like. Map rounded off, and I think it came out all right. Came out beautiful. And in the settings, obviously, if you go past here, this is your animals, where all the animals is in the farm. Nice, what do you call it, naturey. It feels like there's a bit too much trees down here on this side. I might just chuck out this one here. Let's see what the feel is like, you know. Don't want to overdo it with stuff, guys, because otherwise, like that maybe. Even this one could maybe move a bit more into the felt there. Just like that. Don't want to overdo it. If you overdo it, you can easily overdo it. Just have a sort of a balance, you know. Don't have to go too crazy about it. These are mountains in the back. I think it looks all right. And then we come around this way, all this way around. Good. If you guys want to also have a look at some good examples of some of my maps that I've made, I'm going to post two of them in the description. The one is a Nevada Z. That is my very first map I've made, and there obviously I've spent relentless hours of fishing out the details and stuff. And then the other one was the wild. I must say that was a quick map built, almost like this one, because there's not really a lot to do in that map. So, but with a little bit of effort, I just want to give you two examples of one total amount of effort and the other one quick and easy like this one. I'm going to put the download links in the description so you can have a look at those. Download and enjoy, obviously. And yes, guys, if we fly out quickly here to the shop, this is what the shop now looks like. I think that's real for a type of a country feel, you know. I think that is really nice. And notice I've put the borders off, so this is what it will look like in the real map. Although if you see the borders, this is where the borders is, right here where we're driving, you see. So just to give you an idea of how small the map is. But in the real life, that is what it looked like, or in the game. So yeah, you've got the nice open fields and going down here to the sawmill, and obviously down here to the sell point and the animal dealer here. Everything, I think, came out all right. Not too shabby for a quick job, you know. Great, guys. I think that will round it up for another episode 6. And I think this will be a very appropriate time for you. If you haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe and hit the bell. And please share, please, guys. Share with your friends. And I really try and just get around to 1,000 subscribers. I know I'm a far way off from that. But I honestly really need to start generating some funds off YouTube, you know, and currently don't make anything. But yeah, I can start making an income as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers. So please help out and share and encourage and help me out, guys. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. And thanks for watching. I really appreciate you watching. And any feedback, comments, please send me an email at my email address on my website. My website link will be in the description as well. Well, guys, our next episode is where the fun starts. It's where we obviously sort of sew everything together with the XMLs, and there will be a lot of that and this and that and this and forward and backwards and testing until everything works. And that's map making for you, you know. Nothing is for sure, so everything has to be tested and checked. And yes, so in the next episode, guys, I'll catch you then. Take care, man. Cheers.